What's up guys, Sasha here, welcome to the channel. Well, it's been a few weeks, we got a few parts installed, and I hope you made it this far. If not, if there's the first time you're watching, I'm installing a K20 in a Honda CRX EE8. The biggest holdup over the last few weeks were the drive shafts. So we went from EP3 over DC5, FN2, and move stuff around with different joints or on the outside and back and forth to make it fit perfectly. So where we ended up now was we have on the left side, we have the right side EP3 drive shaft. The drive shaft for the half shaft is an FN2, and the right side is also a right FN2 drive shaft with the DC2 outer joints, let's say it that way. So like you can see, they fit perfectly right here. And I went ahead already and installed some other parts like the fuel rail and the intake manifold. And also from Hush Performance, the tugged radiator. I got started on that because we were not sure if it's gonna work with the drive shafts. And we finally pulled the trigger and said, yep, let's do it, let's leave it how it is. And we popped two welds right here. We secured this mount, and we secured the one in the back. This one here needs to get some washers under there. But what's going to happen right now, or what my plan is for today, all the stuff's got to get out again. We got to take everything out, engine out, all the other parts I installed. I'm going to take everything off. We're going to put everything away because the plan for this week is get these mounts here welded and cleaned up, and we spray this area here a little bit. That's the big plan. Same like for the back, get everything fit perfectly so that we hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, next week we can put the engine back in and get started putting everything together again and check out what's going on with the wiring harness and all the other stuff. Most of the parts I have here, a few parts I still need to order. Ended up being a lot more than I thought because there's so many little parts you don't think about when you're having a build like this, especially when you have to play around on things, let's say that way, and you're not sure what you're gonna do. For instance, here the alternator, we cut it out here now and behind the light, and we're gonna make that a little nicer looking too once it's done, because I didn't like the option to have it down there, or you know, playing around with these mounts here. We had to drill these holders, slot them holes like this. We're maybe gonna weld a shot later on, I'm not sure yet. So we can move that engine over because the mount was tilting. The same like on the back, we messed around with them a little bit. We left this side here completely alone. But it's just all that little stuff, what you don't think about when you do a build like this. And I'm hoping that if you continue to watch these videos and you're planning on a build like this, it gives you an idea what it takes to do this, because I was a little blindfolded myself, let's say it that way. I just thought, hey, that's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna order all the parts, and I reached out to Hybrid Racing and I'm gonna order all the parts, and I need this and then that. I got the engine, let's put that thing in there real quick and get it going. It's not like that. Sadly, it's really not like that. But I'm hoping to get this thing running in the next few months if we don't have any major issues anymore. Like I said, the biggest thing is what you have to look out for is when you install the engine. I used the Hasport mounts. Your biggest problem is going to be the drive shafts. They need to line up, they need to fit, and it was a lot of puzzling, a lot of ordering until I had the right ones. I'm not sure if it's going to work for the EF chassis, the same drive shafts. I'm not sure. like I said, we had some trouble with different half shafts, and either they were too long, we were too short, and the EP3 on the left side fits, and the FN2 on the right side fits. So I'm just going with this for right now, and I guess we're gonna find out once the engine is running and once we do our first couple drives, and then we're gonna see if it really is the way to go. If they're gonna wear out on the outside, then we definitely have to do something else, or maybe have to get some custom ones made, or I have to really look into the other drive shafts they make for this build, insane shafts, I believe what they're called. The problem with the insane shafts is I do not know if they will fit on this chassis, because the EE8 chassis or the SIR chassis from Japan, where we have the other engine in there, where the B series engine is in, a lot of things are different, and that's what's holding me up here with little minor stuff. But I know there's some guys out there that have the same build, so I'm gonna get it done. And again, shout out to the K20 group on Facebook. If you're not a member yet, go join them. A lot of good guys out there that help you with your build, like they've been helping me. So again, for the day, we're gonna take all that stuff out, get the engine out, get everything prepped, and get these mounts welded and painted and put everything back together. All right, let's go. So, as I said, we got everything out. I got everything out that I didn't want to damage. Manifold and all the stuff here. Alternator needs to come out. Not sure if I can leave the traction bar in. I think we can. We should get past that. So my plan is right now, I got a sturdy table under here. It definitely helps. It helps a lot if you have a lift like this. It definitely helps. Because what I'm going to do now, before I'm going to loosen any of the bolts up here, I'm going to underbuild it with some lumber or what I can find. I have some foam, hard foam pieces. We're going to put all this stuff under here, and it's snowing outside currently, and then yeah, crazy. We have April right now and it's snowing. Yeah, we get this underbuilt, so it sits almost perfectly. That all I have to do is later lift up the car. The engine's going to be on the table, roll the table out of here, do all the work that I need to do, roll the table back in here, and it would be the perfect height again to drop everything in place, so we don't have to mess around and tweak and push to get it in perfect position. So we got it underbuilt now here. The engine should be sitting on pieces of lumber. Yeah, I'm gonna unscrew it now. We'll see what happens. So, and there we have it. Engine's out. For today, I'm gonna leave it as far as I did. What I'm gonna do now is, as you can see, we started welding already there a little bit. This is gonna get secured so we can weld this mount. We're gonna take all this stuff off. I gotta do a little bit, remove a little bit more paint there. The same one in the back here. We're gonna take this guy away so we can weld this properly on there. This side's gonna stay. Also, I have to cut this out a little bit more right here for the alternator, and here was the radiator. I'm gonna make an add-on to my starting video already. I already mounted these down, but we're gonna continue on that. So again, that's it for today, for this video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.